Hello. Yo, check. We working? Yes, we're working. Make it louder. Nope. Look at this. Got nothing. So, I'm having a rough day. I tried to go camping. It was cold. It was very cold. It was so cold. But I stood out for 2 hours. I really couldn't handle it. So I came home. And here I am sitting in my my hotel looking at how bad this looks. And the audio is terrible. It's not even barely modulating down there. I don't know if I can. Don't have access to this feature. Don't have access. Somebody's actually watching. Holy crap. Why? Why are you watching? Why? Zoom in a little bit. There you go. There. Hey. I have no idea why I'm doing this. I'm just bored. Maybe a little lonely. In my Fleabag hotel. Well, I think the next time I do this, I should probably close the bathroom door behind me. No Sean tonight? Or did Sean come and go already? Camera. Alexa, make desk 1 50%. Alexa, make desk 1 60%. I guess that's not horrible. Enough. Why I'm doing this. But I'm here. Sean hasn't been live in a month. He was looking for a job last hire. Oh. Because he wanted a new job or because he didn't have his job anymore? Which was that? Took it out from the pocket out for the first time in a long time. That's what I'm playing with now. Layoff at his work was Trump America. Sometimes water just tastes so good to me. No, this is the Osmo Pocket. I haven't used it in a long time, and I figured I'd give it a try as a webcam. I saw people use it as webcams, so I figured, hey, I'll play with that because I'm bored, and I don't even know what to print tonight. So I'm between. I mean, I know there's a lot of things I could print. It looks pretty good too. Gonna figure out a way to brighten up something. I'm pulling stuff out that I haven't. I've been not very active in this. Oh, there you go. That's better. Alexa, power down. Alexa, power down. Okay, let's do this. Let's get lower. Get lower. Yeah. Do a Halloween special. Ooh. There. How's that? Pretty horrible, right? Yeah, I'm bored. I'm not really enjoying the UP like I did like Alaska and all that stuff. That's still not doing what I want. It's I'm trying to Marquette, Michigan. It's a very interesting little hotel. It definitely has that Winchesters have stayed here kind of feel to it, if you know what I mean. Let's see. Get on the line. Alexa, lights. See, she's my lighting girl right there. Oh, it's really stays with you, doesn't it? Does it actually look good? I mean, I've never used it as a webcam before. This is my first time. I saw a video the other day and went, oh, okay, we'll give that a try. Hey, it doesn't look bad. I mean, it's still me, though. I probably should have turned on some of that, make me less ugly crap that runs in the background. But let's see. Glasses are crooked, as always. Good. Look at the beard. Growing the man fur back on. It's all right. Now I feel like I should close the bathroom door. Somebody actually came. Show some respect. Oh, look at this. My mini. I'm bringing my 3D printer with me. Putting on them up. How do you like them apples? I'm just curious what's going to happen if I turn this up. Turn on my mic. Will it just automatically connect? I like the mini. Let's see if this goes on. Will it go on? Hello? Test. Did it connect? I think it did connect. It's definitely showing better audio on the screen, on the upper screen. You have been cracking out a lot. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh, lots of heads. When it comes to head, that's my thing, baby. You want to see him? Hold on, look at him. I got heads all over the place. Big heads, little heads. We have your traditional bone head. It's tracking on the wrong head. Up here, look. And then I have this other one that I just can't seem to get right. It keeps on messing up. I'm over here. Okay, fine. This head. But then you see it keeps on messing up inside the skull. This one's supposed to have a light in it and light up. Like this is the second one I printed. The other one is way focus. Right here. Me. Here you go. Well, you can't play with your heads when you're playing with an Osmo Pocket, apparently. Get this back up to where it belongs. I feel bad for Sean. He finally got that house, and hello, can you please recenter? There you go. Ooh, that's a pretty big head. Let's bring that back a little bit. There you go. When I first did it, it was okay. We got head, another head, and we got the head that's supposed to light up. We have the bone head. Yeah, my favorite. Nick, barking it. We're live. No barking. blackhead. It's not really showing the lighting I'm using is really not helping, but the blue lights. Nick, what are you barking at? Beard zoom. Yeah. So what happened was I was using it when I first plugged it in. There's a mirror right behind, and I was getting this view. I was like shooting into the mirror, showing the Osmo Pocket and all the heck. In some ways, this really works. And I could show you the heads. 3 heads are better than 1. I wish I could juggle. This would be great. But I can't. So I could just put my skull, my boneheads. Oh man, it's a lot of. I have to learn how to use everything all over again. What's that about, huh? But yes, the Mini is a great printer. I really like it. I like it so much better than my Ender than I ever did. Even after I modified everything and put all the best of everything on the Ender, this Mini kicks the shit out of it. Oh, that's right. We're not on Sean's feed. I can use bad words. This is my feed. I'm not getting monetized. So, funny. You think if Sean was not working, he'd definitely want to try to do as much as he can to make whatever he could. But whatever. I don't know. Let's turn that light on so you can see it in the background. There you go. Look at that. It's so small you can't even see it. Oh, I should try that light. That would be good. But Nikki's barking at stuff, and I don't know what. Oh, yeah, I guess you can see it. I just can't see it in the little screen. What should we print? Let's print something fun. Oh, let's take a look at this. Can you see this? This is because I'm getting old and rotten and I can't see anymore. So I use this when I'm doing my soldering and working. And I made little plates to go on it so the solder crap doesn't get all over the place. And I have like 4 or 5 of these with different projects that are going. So I just take the one, and they're magnetized, so they stack nice and they stick to the plate. And that way I can, put a project aside and it's with all its pieces and not worry about it. And it's got a magnifying glass, of course, so I can see what I'm doing in good light. And it might also make a good key light. Let's see. Alexa, lights. Alexa, power down. Let's make that warmer. No, make it dimmer. And you get to see the crappy hotel room. You can zoom in, do the beer thing again. This thing was $20-something. It came with the lamp. The bottom's a metal plate, and then I could show you stuff that I did for it. I made I printed these clamps with magnets on the bottom, so they hold the wires. So when I'm working, I can hold the wire. Can we zoom in more? So I have those. I made this is like a little tray to hold a wet sponge in. with magnets on the bottom. So again, when I'm working, it doesn't go flying. I made a bunch of little things. It's a nice little workstation because I was making my flashlights, the little flashlights. This one's a broken one that I have to fix, but so I sold probably 200 of these flashlights at the different hospitals. But it's a nice workstation. You really okay. Actually, you know what I could do? I can switch camera. I don't know if I can switch cameras once I start streaming. Let's just say I could switch over to. I my other tray's over here, and this one's got the other wire holder in it, and the trays also have magnets in them to hold. So these can hold. You can hold that down, so I can hold like a circuit board or whatever. So there's multiple spots to hold the magnets in. Let's see. And then of course the bottom. And when they're empty, I just whack them up against the side of their fridge. But they're almost always full of something that I'm working on. I'm having a good time making little stuff, but I'm not doing anything worth talking about, I guess. But I'm just traveled out, I think. After being, who else is here? Somebody else is here. After traveling through Moab and then Alaska and now here. Yes, the Mini 3 was flying tonight, matter of fact, but it was just horribly windy, and I was uninspired by the fly. It was just so windy and so cold. It was 40-something degrees and windy, and I look at my face. I'm all red from that little exposure, I guess. But yeah, it's still flying. I love that Mini 3, and there's part of me that wants a new toy, but I can't think of any reason to replace it. I brought what is with the other drone that I have? The FPV one. You know what I have. And I did the 3.5 kit for it. I brought that to Alaska. Yes, that's the one, the Avata. And after being on the road for 2 years without going home and having everything stuffed in my car, I just didn't want to take anything. I didn't even take a real camera on this trip. I did nothing, but I got my Osmo Action 5. Osmo Action 5 Pro. That's the name. I have my Insta360 X4. I have my iPhone, which I use 99% of the time for everything. To me, honestly, it's definitely the best starter kit anybody could use as an iPhone Pro. And I left the Osmo Pocket home when I went to Alaska, but I brought it on this one. And I'm glad I did, because I want to do some motion time lapses of Aurora. I was going to do that tonight, but I was out there for 2 hours before it even got dark, and I felt like I was like already getting exposure. And I just, what, I'm going home. It's just too cold. I have to be more prepared, like wear clothes. I'm like dehydrated just from being in the wind for a couple hours. Yes, the Avata. So, Alexa, make lights bright. So you can see the room. Let's slide this way. It's just a typical hotel room, but for some reason it has 2 recliners and a couch. The couch is behind the bed. I moved it out of the way because this place was so packed with furniture. I guess maybe a family of Mexicans were supposed to live here, but instead they got me, a single Mexican. I don't know. I like the Osmo Pocket on. Yeah. No. Yes. Osmo Pocket where it is, but I'm having a hard time keeping my face up in it. Do you know what I mean? I keep on looking down at the screen when I should be looking up like that. Or I could look at myself in the mirror. I don't know if that's am I look do I look like I'm looking too high? Well, I don't know. I'm not up for looking at a person. I don't know if this is doing anything. Yep. Yeah, it's definitely switched over. I just don't know what to do with it. So is Sean just disappeared or is he still around? "15-second delay. I have to keep talking. Beard zoom mode. Yeah, it's fine though, is it? I look like a young Santa in love. I feel bad for him. I thought he was taking a break because he was just getting frustrated. I just wish he would do the stuff that worked for him. He had my favorite thing that he used to do was $20 Tuesdays, and I bought almost everything that he brought on $20 Tuesdays. And I miss Shaw Night Studios. I couldn't get used to the whole Wolf Vax whatever that thing is called now. But I know everything's got to move on, right? Everything's got to move on. I'm liking this Osmo Pocket. I forgot how much I liked it. Let's see. Oh yeah, $20 stuff and 360s mounted on drones. Yeah, well that I lost my. That's what made me not like Insta360 anymore. The way that because I mean they used to get all this stuff from me and have me going all over place and doing these things, and then I lost my camera, and they gave me a shit discount to replace it. It would be nice if they just threw me a refurb. I would have been happy with that. Anything, something. Hey, come to Vegas. Hey, come here. Go to Shenzhen. All asking me to do all this stuff, and I'm like, and the moment I need them, well, bye. Just, yeah, no, you guys suck. They suck. And it took a lot for me to buy the X4, but I love my X4. I do, but I don't like them as a company in general. And you know what else? Not too long ago, I remember seeing a bunch of influencers, whatever you want to call them, just bitching about Insta360. So I guess I wasn't wrong, right? Alert. Did I lose my camera? Did I lose my feed? Where did it go? Well, whatever. We'll just. Yeah, I almost want to steal that $20 Tuesday thing from Sean, but you know what? I'm having a little issue with the world. Yeah, I hear you. I've been fortunate not to have any kind of issue like that, but I don't know. I think my problem is that mm, I'm having I'm having a lot of negativity these days with the way everything's been in the government in our country. And I don't want to find out what people believe because I've lost friends over it already. But one of the things that I'm really feeling is that everything that we do is just kind of coated in bullshit. And I don't want to be part of it. Just like when something's released, our country doesn't really make anything. We just cover it with bullshit and tell you it's frosting. And I don't want to be part of it. I don't want. If I like something, I'll happily talk about it. But I don't want to just. Okay, what are we looking at this day? Oh, look at that. That's great. I'm in a dark place. I don't want to deal with companies, and I don't get me wrong. Do I like free stuff? Hell yeah, I'm all about the free stuff. But I don't want to encourage people to do stuff that I don't know. It just doesn't feel right anymore. And I like to make people happy, but I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of my opinions would not make people happy. I'm not a fan of who, and I'm not a fan of everything that's been going on. So I just got nothing to talk about. And the funny thing is, I'm pretty sure that our friend that we were talking about a few minutes ago is a big fan. So there's a topic I never want to come up with talk about, because my good friend in Pennsylvania is so pro-Trump. Can't even talk to him anymore. I don't know if he's just trying to stir my pot, but whatever it is, it's working, because I can't even talk to this guy anymore. And he's like a brother to me, but I can't talk to him anymore. I guess that's how families are, though, right? You go to your family dinner, and there's that uncle or somebody who loves what everybody hates. My refrigerator is right next to my desk now, though, so that's good about the hotel life right there. No more water. I tell you, I think I got a little case of exposure on Lake Superior today. I don't know. But what do I know? I don't know anything. So I won't talk about anything. Except I like this as a webcam. Wish I had a better background. I left my green screens home. So we got nothing. I mean, I really traveled light on this one. Let's see, wait, hold on. Something we don't do on Sean Hines Studio. Yeah, there you go. The show's real. That's nasty. Yeah. Will they demonetize you for farting? I don't know. It's not like you have to smell it or anything. Oh, I think I got a thumbs up for that. Yes. Yeah. I don't know. I do know that I should find something to print. Did you notice how much filament? I came here with 2 rolls of filament, and every week I've ended up getting another roll. I don't know if the mic picked that up. It's noise canceling. But I'll tell you one thing. I'm liking the stuff DJI's doing. I don't want a 360 camera enough to buy one. I think they have a 360 camera now, don't they? It's like 8K. But I just don't feel. But I'm very happy with their ecosystem. I'm very happy with everything works. I love my Osmo Action 5 Pro, whatever. Because when my GoPro died, I bought one of those over the winter, and I really like it. And I like the quick disconnects, like these things that they used. That and I'm quickly noticing that all my cameras are becoming DJI stuff. But whatever. I heard that Hobby Lobby has filament now. Emergency supply when can't get overnight from Amazon. It seems like everywhere I go, I can't get overnight. My stuff comes to my house in hours. I order something, it's there at like 4 a.m. Weird. But Michigan, where at the Upper Peninsula where I am, it's practically Canada. Everything takes like a week to get here. And in Alaska, it was. Don't even get me started about Alaska. I need new glasses. Boy, I keep on looking up those smart glasses, but you know what? I have a big fat head, and I can't ever find glasses that fit me right. So I'm pretty sure that will work out. Plus, I'm blind in one eye. With my luck, it'll be too much blasting into my right eye. But I would love smart glasses, and I like them. The whole AR. I don't need them to be cameras. I don't know what the best way to put this. Like, I like the whole AR, not VR, AR, where like a screen can come up and I can, act like it could be like a computer or watch a video, especially if I work. It'd be nice to just privately be able to watch a YouTube video when I'm sitting there waiting for something. It's more professional. Well, here's the thing. I came really close to buying the Osmo Nano, and then I saw a video comparing it to the Osmo Pocket 3, and I was just like, I really miss motion time lapses. Like where the camera's panning and doing a time lapse at the same time. And I was just like, oh yeah, that was the best. I mean, the first and I was just like, you know what? The Osmo Pocket. I need to get my Osmo Pocket out and start playing with it. I don't like the Meta Ray-Bans. I'm just waiting for them to evolve a little bit, which is funny because I was a Ray-Ban guy, but I don't know if I want to be in the ecosystem. I don't know. I don't know what I'm waiting for somebody to come out with something that appeals to me, something that is almost like a regular set of glasses. Even the new Meta Ray-Bans are thick. They're just a little too thick, and I bet you anything on my face they would be like they would be extra tiny, smaller than these, because these are actually pretty big frames. I have an enormous head. How else am I going to fit all that shit up there? Yes, I definitely have a case of exposure because I can't drink enough water. I'm like dying. We should get Sean. Let's go message Sean. Get in here. Get in here. Talk shit with us. You could say anything you want. It's not monetized. I haven't shot one with it yet. I've done my time lapses with the Osmo Action, which came out fantastic, and my Canon M50, but I haven't done one with the Osmo Pocket. I was planning on doing that tonight, but I just couldn't. I couldn't handle it. Well, you know what? I don't blame you. I wouldn't be here either. I suck. Enjoy your life, sir or ma'am, or both. I'm just seeing if anybody remembers who I am. And that's it. Unless there's something you want to talk about. I know stuff. A little bit. I don't know why I'm subscribed, but hey, Larry. I remember. How you been, buddy? Sean! Yay! Now I feel like we need to just get everybody in here in some bits. I'm not supposed to be on camera. But Sean, you just missed a YouTube first, but I had Taco Bell, so maybe I'll have a YouTube second in a little bit. But yeah, I'm playing with the Osmo Pocket as a webcam. Oh, twins. Nice. Good job there, Larry. Good job. Twins. Oh my God. God bless you. Or blessed you. I don't know. That's weren't you didn't you guys weren't you having difficulties in that area? Like, did you have to go and do did you have to go to the doctors and do in vitro or anything like that? It's been a while. But I don't remember. I remember something. I remember talking about babies and fertilization and all this other stuff with somebody, and I thought it was you, but congratulations on the twins. Sean, bring back $20 Tuesdays, please. That was my favorite thing you ever did. We were just talking about that for a while. $20 Tuesdays. You could always end it with a very religiously. Yeah, okay. So I do remember correctly. Okay. Sean, you do $20 Tuesdays, and then you wrap the video up by going, "Hey, $20 is $20." I know it's not very, very, very churchly, but if you go to church, you won't get that joke. All right. I just found out about your job situation, and I'm heartbroken for you, buddy. Is there anything I can do? Let's go. Let's all go to Sean's site. Not all three of us. We'll all go to Sean's site and then use his links to get onto Amazon and buy stuff. That's what we should do. I have to go buy clothes tonight, so I'm going to go to Sean's site. I'm going to go click his links, and then I'm going to go buy pants. Because that's what friends do. We buy pants for each other. So. Sean, it doesn't know which head to track. Nacho pants. It's Nacho pants. My pants. Playing head games. Well, it's cool that we're all here. Well, we just need Newman. Come on. Hello, Newman. I did. I printed that on the Mini, and I'll tell you right now, it took up the whole bed. I don't know if I want to see from here, but I had to print it sideways like that. My travel printer. I printed it. It's black, and then I spray painted a clear coat over it, and then I rubbed in a bronze colored forgot what that shit's called. Excuse me. And then I rubbed in this. It's the same way they make the Mandalorian helmets, except they usually use chrome, like a chrome or silver. And I used, what is that called? And it doesn't say it on here. They use a different name here. Oh, why? Yeah, but I use the bronze powder to make this kind of. It's just this blue light. It's not making it look all that pretty, but it looks cool. I thought, like this. What am I dropping stuff all over the place? So I bought a few different powders, and I know they say to paint it black, but since I'm printing in black, I just painted it. Oh, it's a dust. It's the same thing pencils are made of. What's the pencil? How am I not remembering this? I just did. It's not a. It's a very fine powder, and I throw the dog pad down like pea pad. Yes, graphite. It's colored graphite. That's a colored graphite. I have silver and I have bronze. And it's a great process. The only thing is you need to paint it first. Right? So usually, if you were to take a Mandalorian helmet, you'd wet sand it and prime it and get it all shiny and smooth. And then you'd paint a clear coat or paint a color like a black. And then you would rub the graphite in with, I use makeup pads. And then it'll look chrome-like. And it made the skull look really cool. I have done Petchy here. But yeah, I've been printing Petchy, but I haven't really done anything super structural. I'm still making the flashlights. These little flashlights for work, and I have all different logos on them. This is UP for the UP Health Systems. Everybody, half the people in the hospital have them at this point now. This one's broken. One of the lights just got a bad connection. You wear them behind your badge. Let's say your badge hole your badge strap goes through there. So then your ID badge is on the outside and it's behind your badge. So it's always there. The genie. It's a joke I'm not getting, isn't it? The genie. Oh, that's not a genie. That's Mr. Popo. Mr. Popo's from Dragon Ball Z. But if you've ever watched Dragon Ball Z abridged, Mr. Popo is the most powerful, nasty thing ever. I made him for somebody at work, and since I had to do so many color changes, I made 2 of them so I can have one for my son when I get home. Mr. Popo. Badge haul. Yes, I did say badge haul. What else did I make lately? I've made these little lanterns for, I'm not sure. I think I was going to rub this, paint them and do the finish on to see how they came out. So I did one in each color, and I probably will, but just getting sidetracked. Work's busy, working a lot. And I want to see how it looks. Do them both in the copper and see. I think this one's going to look almost like brass by the time it's done. What else do I got over there? Got lots of jars. Oh, this is my sonic screwdriver. It's not really a sonic screwdriver. I'm not Doctor Who, but I printed it on clear so that. Oh, I didn't know that light stayed on. I thought it would. So that the light's still functioning. So when you pull it, it's just one of these screwdrivers. And I made a clip that goes around the buttons to keep them from getting pressed. So if I want to take it with me to work on a drone or whatever when I'm out, it doesn't the battery doesn't die in the bag for the buttons being pushed. I guess I can't focus on that. But yeah, so trying, clever little stupid shit that I like to do. Trying to be clever. Lots of flashlights. I give everything away as soon as I print it. I'm not sure what that's about, but oh, this. I'm sure you've seen this. This is the pistachio bowl, right? You're supposed to put your pistachios on the top, and then when you get your shells, you drop them down the hole. Anyway, and then all the shells will be in the bottom. I use it as a catch-all. So when I come in to the house and I empty my pockets, I throw my keys in it and whatever I have in my pocket. But then the loose change that's in my pocket goes down the hole, and then I ended up with a bunch of change as a change jar. So that was something. Yeah. So when I come in and when I come into the house, I don't have like a big pile of crap on the table like I always do. I mean, it's clever, but I just ran out of pistachios and decided I still wanted to use the bowl. I guess I could buy more pistachios. So I was going to go out and try to do some motion time lapses tonight, and I drove 100 miles north. Well, not really north, northwest. And I got there, and it was like 50 something degrees and windy. It was very windy, and I was like way underdressed for it. And the plan was to set up the Osmo Pocket and do starscapes, clear, beautiful clear sky, but so windy. And within an hour, I was like, my skin's all red. I'm like windburned, and I couldn't handle it. I decided I could just hop in the car and go to sleep, or I could go home, and I chose home. So I wimped out. Spent the day charging all my batteries, getting everything ready, and I'm home now. But I did go to Burger King, so there's that. Somebody came on and decided that they don't know why they're subscribed to me and left. And I thought that was like, I don't know what we're supposed to like go. I don't know why you're subscribed to me either. Why does everything look different now? There's like, why don't everybody have crowns and crown 1, crown 2? I don't know what that means. With a number sign, I haven't been online enough to. Oh, I told him bye. I don't know why you subscribed to me either. Maybe because they saw me on Facebook where people like me. I don't know why I could never get it rolling on YouTube, but I couldn't get this working on Facebook. So I wanted to try the Osmo Pocket as a webcam. I'm liking the way it works. It's not bad. It's pretty good. Oh, so it's a participation award. Make America Great Again. So, how is everybody? You kids must be huge by now. You see your football player son, but your daughter must be like getting to that point now. How old is your daughter now? 12? 13? Yeah. Soon the boys will be poking their heads around the neighborhood. Yeah. I don't envy you. Oops. See, I didn't even touch my glasses, and they just keep getting crooked. Yeah. They probably act like adults, too. It's usually the girls that grow up faster. 13 going on 30. But she adopted? Just kidding, Sean. Oh, I saw this picture the other day. Can I share my screen? I don't even know if I can do that. I don't remember how. Screen share. I saw this picture of this guy on Facebook the other day, and he looked like Sean gone wild. Hold on, let me see. I'll bring him up on the phone. Oh, test, test, test. Is this the mic that's being used? I don't think so.